He's one of the biggest boys we have in Stavanger, Norway. He's a very powerful guy. He's a moving guy. If you meet him in Nigeria, he is the man to be with. Very friendly, always smiling, and I wouldn't say he's a ladies' man anyway. So, but let's talk about let's talk about Nigeria. What is your assessment of what is going on right now in Nigeria about Yules Edochie, the wife, the scandal, the first wife, the second wife, and the reaction of the father, the senior brother, and other Nollywood stars? What do you have to tell us about it?
Okay, thank you for having me. I think the issue about Yules Edochie is a very broad one. But what I do not get clearly about our people is that we jump into conclusion very fast. Now I say things based on my own opinion. I don't say things based on, okay, this person said. You understand?
Yeah.
First of all, I would like to counter some beliefs about what people believe that the dad said. The page people were referring, or people refer as the dad's page, actually is not the dad's page.
Really?
That is somebody impersonating that page as Pete Edochie.
So it was cloned?
Yes. So that person writes things based on what he feels people will believe that Pete Edochie said. Pete Edochie never said that, because I have gone to that very page days before this incident happened. It was about 5,000 followers. And the person wrote with kind of a pictorial something, thank you, I have reached 5,000 followers. Peter Edochie cannot
cannot have 5,000 followers.
Yes, that's number one. I cannot come and describe such a situation about having 5,000 followers like that. And just days, like one day after the incident, after Yules Edochie posted on his personal IG about what happened about the new wife and stuff like that, that page got to 15,000 followers. You understand? So I believe that that page is not his, and those words on that page are not his words. So whatever he might have said in this situation, I have not heard him say that, except if he comes out on interview and says his mind in this situation. That is when I will take those words that comes from him. Those words that come from him. That's when I will say, take them as his. That is number one. So I don't want to make any statement based on that.
Yeah. Do you believe in polygamy?
Well. Personally, I am a Christian, and the Christian traditions do not allow polygamy. That is number one.
But we have an African tradition.
As an Igbo man, polygamy is allowed. That is another thing we have to understand.
Can you be polygamous?
This is a question I should answer myself. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, but talking about the situation at hand, I heard you call it a scandal. Perhaps it is, perhaps it's not. Perhaps it is because people look up to Yules Edochie, and those people who look up to Yules Edochie who do not believe that he should take a second wife see that as scandal. Some others who believe that he has right to take another wife cannot call that a scandal. Perhaps you call that a scandal from the point of view that people say or imagine that he did not tell the wife before taking the wife. But that's hard for me to believe.
Don't you think that the first wife will be hot in view of the fact that she has been with that man for 70 years?
He would be hot. Everybody in her position will be hot. That's the bitter truth. That is as simple as that. Everybody in her position would be very, very hurt, devastated. On the other hand, personally, I believe that Yules acted under pressure. Yules perhaps might not have wanted to come to the open the way he did. I believe that the so-called second wife persuaded him to come public, or else she would do it herself. This is my personal belief. And if she does it herself, you will know the implication. You will know how devastating this will be to your career. So it is better you come yourself and declare this, say it publicly, make it public, let people know that this is your child. And I'm not gonna abort this child.
But can I ask you something?
Okay.
You, he got into a relationship with that woman. The woman got pregnant, first month, second month, third month, fourth month, ninth month. The baby came out. A few more months, because the baby, I saw the picture, is a grown baby, and he has been hiding it. And in his post 2 days ago, he was praising himself as a man. Should a man really keep secret for more than 1 year? And just because a blogger leaked the secret, he came out to inform people. Does it really show him as a man or a woman?
Again, I do not think that he kept that secret away from the family. He only kept it away from the public. I strongly believe
the
that
family, does it include the first wife when you talk about not
yes, yes.
So you feel the first wife knew?
Yes. I strongly believe that the first wife knows about the woman. Probably the discussion has been going on in the family, but we, the public, have no idea until he came to the open. Probably they might have been having issues about that particular situation in his family. You understand? If you watch when the post was made by Yules Edochie, the response of the wife does not show me that she was just finding out. She didn't act like somebody who just found out. She acted like somebody who already knew about this, and who has discussed this with the husband. That was why she just made a simple statement: God will judge both of you. This is how I understood it, and that the wife did not know that he had a secret marriage, traditional marriage. The picture, the video people circulate online is also false, because that's just a movie he had with that two lady. That's not the traditional marriage people think it is. Okay, so a lot of things we, the public, we assume
really
a lot of things.
That video wasn't. It was a movie.
It was a movie. He acted with the said lady. That's not her traditional marriage. Okay. So that is the thing. There are a lot of misconceptions, and when things come up like this, people will bring different ideas, different videos will come up, a lot of things will come up, and people believe things easily.
And a lot of YouTubers want to cash in on this.
Of course, a lot of bloggers will like to be the first to say this happened, so that they will get traffic on their pages. So, Yules Edochie, the question is, what he did, is it right or is it wrong? And that is where there is a serious contention for the wife, for everybody who looks up to Yules Edochie. The first time I had the first time he posted it on his IG, I think I came on around 20 minutes after he posted it. I did not believe it myself. People who were castigating him, I told them. I wrote on someone's comment: calm down, don't cast aspersions so fast, don't conclude. This could be a prank, because I never believed it myself.
So do you think this is a developing story that more
Of course,
things
we will still hear a lot of things. We will still hear a lot of things. The said second wife also said something like, should he tell her own part of the story? Definitely, things will come up. More things, more stories. So we want to hear stories. People want to hear more on this.
More gist.
More gist will come up, definitely.
More revelations.
Well,
more gossips.
So, this is his personal life, but of course, he's a public man. That is why everybody has a say in this. The point is that, which is undisputable, the wife is hot. He has a very lovely family, 3 boys and a girl. Beautiful, young family, doing very well. You understand? So definitely everybody is devastated. Everybody will be like, oh, what did you do? But on the other hand, it is still his decision. We might think that this will ruin him, this will bring him down, this will do this and that. At the end of the day, it might ruin him. At the end of the day, it might not ruin him. And remember, Yules is not the first person to take a second wife. These kind of things have been happening.
But what do you think about getting married to an actress? Because from statistics, it seems actresses are not staying in their husband places.
They themselves have made movies called Celebrity Wives to show you that get as he be. You understand?
Yeah.
So the thing is that they know themselves. One of the famous actress the other day, by name Yabojo, said that you hardly find an actor who is faithful. That's her own statement. But it shows something, it tells you something.
She talked about actors, not actresses.
Vice versa.
And the actresses are
vice
faithful.
versa.
Okay.
To me, vice versa.
So it applies to both actors and actresses.
Yes.
So
that's what it should be. You understand? She also mentioned that if you are married to an actor, you should have what is called shock absorber. You understand? You know what that entails.
And a handsome actor like you.
Yes, a very, very handsome and famous.
It's like guy. A girl that is married to a handsome man like you.
Oh no, I'm a faithful man. So that is the thing. But the point remains that the family, I'm sure, is not happy about the family of Pete Edochie, because the elder brother has come out and made a declaration, made a statement about the whole thing, that Yules is just an adult. The only thing they can do is to console the wife, but she's the only person they recognize as the wife, and so on and so forth. So a lot of people are disappointed because, 1, Yules is a Christian. 2, Yules is in the eyes of the public. Ned Nwoko, how many wives does he have today? He even went as far as getting the beautiful Regina Daniels.
But Ned is a non-polygamist.
Because he made himself non-polygamist. Do you know if you will start today to be a polygamist? The point is that Yules is in the eyes of the public more often. People see him almost every day on social medias. He comes out, sings religious songs, admonishes people. You know, he is there for the people.
So he's in the public eye.
He's in the public eye. That is why this is too loud. That is why it is too loud.
In the video clip he did with Flavor and so on.
People do worse things in the dark.
I like that. Okay, finally, so that I don't take your time too much, what do you have as an advice to the youths of Nigeria about the election in 2023? What advice do you have for Nigerian youths?
Should it be really about the election? Because Sometimes I look at my home country and I shed tears. A lot of things are not functioning. Things are not in order. And the people, the youths, are not helping the matters as well. First of all, I will ask the youths. We all cry foul. We cry every day. Things are hard. Buhari is this, Buhari is that. We curse them day in, day out. Ask people, how many youths today have their PVC? That is a starting point.
But even if they have PVC, they can easily be bought over with 500 naira.
Thank you. You can be bought over, and at the end of the day, you can still vote who you want to vote. If somebody gives you money, take the money. But you know the right thing to do at the polling station. You do that. Some people will tell you, our vote doesn't count. No, it really does.
So you advise all the youths to go out there and vote.
Get your PVC first of all, and then vote.
What of if the candidates that are brought out are not good enough?
Today, there have been a lot of interest in the position of the president. We know people who we think can perform. We also know people who we think that can be there and drag us worse than the Buhari already did. So, when they come out, win their primaries, then we see who the parties are bringing forward. Remember, that is one thing about Nigerian politics. These primaries are more about the party. The party are to choose. This is how it is done. The parties are to choose who they feel should represent them, who they feel that should garner the votes they need during the election.
But sometimes I heard that they don't always choose the best, that they choose
that is the problem.
Who is able to buy over the delegates more.
That is the problem we have, and that shows you that we are not yet ready to make amends, to make things right. That is the biggest problem we have. We see that things are very bad, yet we don't want to do anything about it because we feel we are opportuned. All these people, they come abroad, they see how the life here is, they enter trains, they enter buses, they enter taxis, they see how things are operating. But you go back home, you don't care about those things anymore because you care about your pockets, that of your family, that of your unborn family. And
okay.
That is the problem we have.
You have traveled the world. You have gone to many countries in the world. You have appeared in so many international documentaries. What have you seen in some of those countries you've been to that you feel we should have in Nigeria? What advice do you have for the incoming president, what he should do for us that will gradually make our country to become better?
While most people believe that the change we so much desire should first of all come from the people, I believe, which is not a public opinion, which is not a popular opinion, I believe that the change should come from up to down. Because if you tell me now, if I am pressed, I should not go at the back of my car and pee in Nigeria, I will be joking. Trust me, when I go to Nigeria, when I travel back home, I can drink and drive because I know that nobody is there to stop me. Personally, I know that it is dangerous.
Can you do that abroad here?
You cannot even try it. You cannot. I came here, you offered me a drink, I told you I'm driving. Because I know the consequences. if back home our leaders are able to place the consequences and enforce it.
So we have the rules, but it's the enforcement.
We don't even enforce it. The people there are messing it up. By the time you put in place enforcers, the police who should be in charge of all these things, if things are not done the way they should be done, you get the head, you fire the head, you give the person punishment with some prison terms. Then we see that you are serious. The second person will try it. The person he faces the consequences. The third person will not try it. So I believe that there should be consequences for everything.
So the difference between us mostly and the people abroad is that countries abroad punish people when they break the rules.
Trust me.
But we do not punish people.
As much as people here have values and orientation become part of you over time, they are not sent here. A lot of these guys are scared of police over here abroad. They are scared of the penalty. And not that they don't want to do the wrong, but they are more scared of the penalty, trust me.
Because they know the law will never spare them.
The law will never spare you.
No matter whom you are.
You don't even beg police. You violate a law, and police catches you. You don't beg police. You don't beg police here. But Nigeria, you know what is obtainable. You understand? Yeah. So when the law is enforceable, people will begin to behave normally.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What part of Nigeria do you come from, if you wouldn't mind?
I come from Azia in Ehiala local government of Anambra State. So I'm a core Igbo man.
Thank you very much. And thank you very much. We really appreciate you giving us your time, despite your very busy schedule. I know today is Saturday, your most busy day. You have commitments left, right, and center. But thank you for granting us this opportunity to interview you. And you've made your opinion known to us about the Yules scandal and the Nigerian political scene. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right.